Okay, before we start, if any of you guys saw the thumbnail, you're probably thinking, am I no longer friends with Ian? Well, not exactly. Me and Ian are still friends. We just both went through some really tough drama that's really hard for me to talk about that nearly ended our friendship.
But I think it is worth bringing up. I think we have to bring this up so that this drama doesn't repeat
Yeah.
for us or anyone. This is a lesson for anyone who is collaborating. This is basically what not to do and what you can take away from this. So in reality, we're actually trying to help everyone out and not cause any drama. This was honestly one of the most stressful times I've ever been through. So let's talk about how these first happened. So this is actually about our latest episode of our series, The Adventures of Shaun the Sheep and Daniel Tiger, where Daniel Tiger has COVID-19 over Christmas. Let's just talk about where this idea first came to be.
Yeah. So that was supposed to be based on true events from what Ian went through. Because he had COVID on Christmas. I'm not joking.
I'm not joking, and if you guys hear...
And honestly, yeah. I felt really, really bad for him. I really did.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It was one of the most miserable experiences I've ever been through in my life, and at the worst time possible. Yeah. Now, I still managed to have some fun despite all of that. I got a bunch of Peanuts plushies that I will show a picture of on my wall, on my shelf. Some new Peanuts plushies that I got over Christmas. So, I was pretty happy about what I got, even though I do need a few more of the Peanuts plushies just to fully solidify my collection. But that's not what we're talking about. On Christmas Eve, really December 23rd, really, after the debut of Daniel Tiger's Journey on the Polar Express. Actually, during that premiere, we had this whole watch party with everyone involved and even some other people that we invited.
Which is pretty much most of the cast.
Yeah. But however, my voice was fine at that point, but my throat wasn't exactly the best. It was a bit sore, and I wasn't feeling the greatest. I figured it was just, I was having a cold. I was just sick. I should be fine by either the next day or maybe even on Christmas Day. However, on Christmas Eve, it only got worse.
Worse to the part that he had to take a COVID test.
So, my mom got concerned. She gave me a COVID test, and I tested positive. The line was very faint. In fact, I think we have pictures of it. We'll show you them right here. So, you can see they're very faint. But there was that second line, so that confirmed that I had COVID. And I had to stay in bed. And the only time I ever really came out of my room was for opening presents, and I had to wear a mask. And let me tell you, the experience was one of the worst experiences of my life. Probably the worst week of my life. Worst 5 days of my life. Some of the worst 5 days of my life. My body was in a lot of pain. I couldn't do anything. And
my Christmas was kind of strange too. We had to make plan changes because my grandfather was having issues that I'm not going to explain because they're too personal. And my grandmother had to come over and drop off her presents for my family. And I actually did manage to get my grandparents a present, which I got my grandfather a large plush dog, to which I called his emotional support dog, because I felt like he needed one during that tough time.
That's cute.
So yeah, both of our Christmases were something.
Interesting. I think I had it the worst because I was the one suffering.
Yeah,
I was
definitely.
suffering. Oh, yeah, I was suffering. I suffered a lot, and it was horrible.
Because he was
My
really sick.
I never. I broke my arm on a bike accident once, like 5 years ago at this point. Almost 6, I believe.
And I broke my collarbone once.
But I'd argue this pain was a lot worse.
Yeah.
This was even worse. It was worse for me because I was laying in bed a lot. I couldn't do anything. My body was just in so much pain. When I walked, it just hurt like, literally like the devil. It literally felt like I was being tortured by the devil. That's literally what it felt like. So if you ever experienced COVID, if you never have experienced COVID, you don't want to. It's some of the worst pain you will ever experience.
Yeah, trust me. My family has had COVID before. Well, except for me, because I don't know how I'm so lucky, but
The rest of my family didn't have COVID.
yeah, I was the
And the
only
thing is-
one in my family who hasn't had COVID yet.
Yeah, and the thing is, I've had COVID before. This was back in Christmas of 2020. My family had COVID on Christmas of 2020. Then I got it later that year and into 2021. And mine wasn't as bad, even though I lost my taste. This time I didn't lose taste, which was interesting. I still have taste, which was interesting. So what happened was, I was just chatting with some friends. Obviously, I was on some calls with Katie, and yeah, just tell her how I sounded. Just tell everyone how I sounded.
He sounded awful.
You could just tell you could even tell in the episode, my voice was really, really bad. My voice was just at its absolute worst. It was horrible. I couldn't do anything.
Couldn't do anything besides watch TV in bed all day.
TV in bed. It was just some of the worst. It was some of the worst pain I'd ever experienced. And then that's where I got the idea of how about we make an episode based around this.
I honestly thought it was a good idea too.
But this is where it gets to the point where this is where what you don't do when making a collaboration. It's hard. I really am scared to talk about this.
Well, basically after going over the script,
Which, by the way, I wrote.
yeah.
I wrote the entire thing. It was a very long script because I wanted it to be detailed.
Yeah,
because-
we're both writers. And
Yeah, and
he
this
actually
was
wrote the script for Daniel's birthday, for when he gets kidnapped.
Oh yeah, I did write that script. I did write that. I think I wrote both parts of it. I think.
No, I wrote the second part.
Yeah, she wrote, yeah, Katie wrote, I thought so. Yeah. So yeah, so I wrote the first part of that episode, which is fun. I'm definitely going to be writing more episodes.
In fact, we have one
So-
planned for where Daniel finds a lost puppy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that up in very soon.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that. It was like based on like the Biscuit stories that I had read. It was that one. Yeah. I almost I forgot about that. How did I forget about that? Anyways,
That's gonna be a cute experience.
yeah, because I love those stories when I was growing up. I really like those stories. So obviously the concept was great. I wrote the entire thing by myself. I was very proud of it too. I thought it was the best thing I had written. I thought it was going to be the best episode we had. But judging by the title, judging by the title of the video and what the thumbnail had, it ended up being pretty different. And the stuff that happened. So
Okay, so
yeah, I think we're gonna let Katie explain this because this is her side of the story of what happened.
yeah. Basically, I was going over the scripts that Ian wrote, and
Oh,
I
by
did.
the way, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on. I do need to explain. We did record our lines,
yeah. And there's
so
and they're still in my inventory.
which is good. Anyways, back to the story.
But then, before I could even think about making this into an episode, he already sent some of the lines to our friend Katarina. To which I thought he was going too fast. But I never spoke up.
Yeah, the thing is, I really wanted to get this out by New Year's Eve because that's how the episode was supposed to end. Because that's how the episode ends. It's because it's just to make it more personal, well, to make it more like it was in the timeline. Which, by the way, which I should have known was a completely stupid decision. Right off the bat, I should have known that was an awful decision. But I was too occupied because I was just so proud. I don't think I've ever been so proud of a script that I've written or anything.
And I was proud of you too. I was proud of you too as well. But you were going too fast.
I do sometimes like to I do tend to make my stuff pretty fast because I do it very swiftly.
Yeah, me, I just like to take my time.
So the next time you see one of my Railfan videos that's over an hour and a half long, just know that I managed to quickly edit it. Like, I quickly edit those things. Because I just insert videos, just insert clips in there.
Yeah, it's because they're just a bunch of clips.
And it's pretty easy to do. So maybe that's a factor as to why I do it so well, because I can just get clips and quickly insert them. So
Yeah. And it's also easier for me to make like music videos because again, I could just put together clips with the song playing in the background. That's how easy it is.
yeah. So I thought you were capable of doing that, but I really shouldn't have said. I really should have known this because I was really trying to be rushed because I was impatient, and I still can be impatient. You know, I still struggle with that. I struggle with that.
Yeah.
When you have high functioning autism like me, when you have that, it can be a struggle, and it is a struggle. It's been a struggle with me ever since I was little. So.
And honestly, these episodes tend to take around 30 minutes to about an hour to complete.
Which, to be honest, doesn't seem like that long, honestly.
Yeah, but it's still a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work. However, this episode was a lot longer because of the amount of lines that we had. To the point where it's possibly going to go over the 10-minute mark.
Yeah. To which, with my recording device, Bandicam,
Yeah.
the free version only lasts 10 minutes. And in order to get like unlimited time, you have to like buy it. And I don't want to waste my money on that.
That is true.
So yeah, here's one lesson to learn. One, if you think something is wrong, speak up immediately.
Speak up immediately.
Because,
So that's the first lesson.
yeah, that's the first lesson. Once I tried to get the episode out, Ian went on a meltdown.
I had a huge meltdown because here's the thing, because I thought my original vision was just absolutely perfect. I thought it was absolutely perfect. I thought there's no way you could change this. I didn't even have that on my mind. Then I saw the video. And let me tell you something, I never been so mad.
You were mad.
I was going on a rampage. In fact, I think I recorded some like little messages, or no, I didn't. But I was the most mad I had ever been in, and
You even threatened us that you were going to quit.
I literally wanted to. I wanted to quit. Like, I was ready to quit, call it a day, and just probably take a break. I was literally ready to just take a break from everyone and just have some time alone and just try and calm down.
That wasn't what I thought at all. I literally thought you were gonna quit the whole series, like everything we do together. I thought you were just gonna give up on that and stop doing it forever. That's what I thought.
That's honestly what I was honestly considering. I was just that mad. Again, my mind was I'm going through a lot of emotions, and
I even managed to confront you on one of your streams.
yeah, which you did confront me. I do remember that stream. I think go watch that first half of that live stream where I was like roasting the absolute hell out of that episode. I was roasting the hell out of it.
Yeah.
I was
And fair warning, you are going to see me cry in that stream. I was crying in that stream.
Yeah. Oh, and also, yes, this was literally on New Year's Eve. So that made it even worse because I was doing a live stream. Because I was supposed to do a live stream. This was right before it. This was not the way I wanted to start a live stream. And if you guys watch the beginning of that live stream on New Year's Eve, if you guys watch the beginning of that live stream, you will see that I'm pretty mad. I was not happy. I was trying to contain my anger. Everyone I think everybody was concerned about me.
Yeah.
Like everyone, and I mean everyone, was absolutely horrified of what was happening. Like no one knew what was gonna happen. In fact, I'm gonna try and see if I can get some audio from some of the recordings. Like people literally recorded their reactions to what was going on.
Oh gosh.
Again, this is supposed to be for like a learning experience for everyone. Oh yeah, I was also mad about how the ending happened, and as well the ending where like, yeah, Daniel gives Katarina flowers, but I wanted to give them more time, more development and growth, because that was like the main selling point to me.
But no, everything had to be rushed.
Yeah, I deserve to be yelled at for that.
Okay,
Like, I was just
lesson
mad.
number 2. Slow down.
Don't rush. That was completely unnecessary of me because I was just greedy.
In fact, I literally thought that our friendship was going to be over.
Because I was so mad.
You were so mad at me.
Like, and here's what everything was happening. Here's what everyone was like, and then I got even more mad because everyone was taking your side. Literally, no one was on my side. Like, I was alone. Everyone took your side. So I was like, wow, I'm being teamed up on. I am being like betrayed. I felt betrayed.
Well, you kind of deserved it.
I did deserve that though, but yeah, I was pretty angry. I could not believe, like, I just couldn't believe what was happening. Like, at that point, I just felt horrible and betrayed. And it was the evening of New Year's Eve, so this just made it even worse.
But eventually, we did calm down and admitted that this was both our faults, and we have forgiven each other.
Yeah. It was my fault for being impatient.
And it was my fault for not speaking up about this.
Yeah. And here's what Katarina said to me about this. She said this in like a recording. If I can get it up. If you guys all can hear. Yeah, that's what she said. That comment, I just felt like, okay, now she's going against me. I just felt horrible, but yeah, that's our
little story
on how it happened. So you might not watch this episode the same after this. It's just knowing the production drama that happened.
Don't worry, guys. Me and Ian are still friends. We're still besties.
And we're still besties, and we are going to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Alright. That's going to be it for this. For this lesson video. So,
Yep.
yeah.
So guys,
These are the things to watch out for if you ever do collaborations.
if you ever do collaborations, please be careful about them, because they can go south very quickly.
Oh, and I apologize for not getting any episodes of The Adventures of Shaun the Sheep and Daniel Tiger out recently. College has been kind of busy for me, but don't worry, there will be more episodes coming soon. The series is not over yet.
It won't be over for a while, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be it for this video now. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.
See ya.